A former Columbus police officer taking the stand in his own defense. Andrew Mitchell is on trial for murder and voluntary manslaughter in the 2018 shooting death of Donna Castleberry. He was working undercover, trying to arrest the 21-year-old for allegedly soliciting prostitution when he said that Castleberry resisted and left him with no choice but to shoot. NBC4's Jamie Ostroff joining us now live with what else Mitchell said happened that day and what prosecutors say he could have done differently. Jamie?
Yeah, Brad, arguments in this case on both sides have been all about perception and whose can be believed. Did Donna Castleberry believe that she was thwarting a kidnapper, disguised or impersonating a police officer? And did Andrew Mitchell believe his life was truly in danger and that his only way out of that was pulling the trigger? Well, today he testified to that.
4 hours under oath.
I believe she was trying to kill me. I believe she was trying to kill me. She was trying to take my life.
And Andrew Mitchell stuck to his story.
I believe she knew I was a policeman. She just didn't want to go to jail.
The former Columbus Vice officer walked the jury through the day he shot Donna Castleberry, describing the moment he noticed her.
She saw me. I kind of slowed down, and she smiled and waved. I smiled and waved back.
The conversation they had as he gathered probable cause for arrest.
She said $20, and I said that was cheap. She kind of laughed and said, okay, $30.
To the instant, things took a dangerous turn when the handcuffs came out.
We fought. It felt like forever. It's probably only a few seconds. All of a sudden, I see that she'd cut from the tip of my thumb to my wrist.
Mitchell demonstrated with his defense team being choked by Castleberry's foot inside the undercover car.
So that's the position that you're struggling at this point in time?
Correct.
Is the knife still there?
Yes.
Prosecutors worked to discredit Mitchell's version of events, playing off his experience as an officer.
So somebody says, I didn't shoot him, right? I didn't do it. And then somebody, you would come up and say, well, here's the videotape, you did it. And they would say, oh, but it was self-defense.
Playing back recordings of the incident.
Yeah, this and a fake act bad. Kidnapping women.
Questioning Mitchell's belief that Castleberry knew he was a police officer.
Do you believe she was acting to be afraid of you by running into the back seat?
I can't speak for Donna Castleberry. I wasn't in her mind.
Now, after Mitchell stepped down from that witness stand, the defense team called another use of force expert, the second that we have heard from in the course of this trial, who said, unlike the prosecution's expert, that Mitchell was reasonable in his use of force. That testimony wrapped just moments ago. We won't be back in court until tomorrow afternoon, where we do expect the defense will more than likely rest their case. Local for you in the Franklin County Courthouse, Jamie Ostroff, NBC4.